Hello everybody, welcome back to Kingmaker. This time I have a plan. We are going to take out this for the cracked whetstone and the swift strike belt. And then down here we're going to take this guy out for the grilling skewer and this guy out for the venomous fang. Now obviously we can't necessarily get something so specific going, but it's nice to have aspirations and you never know what we might find out for ourselves in between. This person has a weapon of 3, does 4. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad, I think. That is quite the choice early on. I think we need to start here. There's a horse over there, that's nice. Oh well. Never punished. We'll take that for a minute. And some healing. Take me to Golem City. Population Golem. God, we went a ways, didn't we? And after that, give me the speed. Seen how much value speed adds to some folks. There's a swift strike belt. Well, I was going to take a nap, but denied the nap. Let me get 1 health back there. We will take the attack damage. Second one of these. There's a wood chopper there. I don't want to go to the chests that I can make use of in a moment, so let's combine these, and then I think we just win this fight, right? It's 4, 7, thrice, 7, 14, 21. We might need to get 1 extra hit in after that, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're grand. So there were some chests just up here. That's just some max HP. Different kind of belt, that's fine. Healing related to our speed. Do we do a woodcarver? There's no fast travel points too nearby here, which is always a shame. Let's do these, since we have the light speed potion now. Battle start, give the enemy acid equal to your speed. That's nice. That'll help. They've got a swift strike and a swift strike gauntlet. But we are faster than them. So, things to think about. I'll take a leather glove for a second. My unshaved mustache is itching me as I talk, so I'm going to have to do something about that very soon. We'll take that and then aspire to get back to the golem, though. Am I going to die? No. Oh, there's a grave right here. Turn start, both you and the enemy gain 1 poison. Enemy strikes ignore armor. We don't have any armor, so wouldn't do us any harm. Turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. Alright then, let's do this. Then we don't have to go find the golem. 1 additional strike or the regen. I like the idea of the regen because of how much the swift strike belt hurts us. But I also like the idea of the agile edge for just winning fights. What is this? Wounded, retrigger the last wounded item. Gain 2 additional strikes. So we have to kill them really fast, which I think we're going to. Melon wine. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease a random status effect by 1, restore 3 health. I think we just win here when they've got 12 and we're hitting for 3, 7, 4 times. So I think I'm just going to do the fight to gain more inventory space. Oh, I didn't heal. I think we just win, but I should have thought about healing. Sorry, I'm trying to slow these fights down rather than doing them as fast as I'm always doing them. Alright, that's done. We have 11 HP. There's a teleporter up here. There's a broken bridge. -1. Right, a teleporter right next to a fire is a nice thing to know about. I would be okay pivoting out of this for the guy that gets an additional strike. But maybe we don't need that. Not doing that. There's our additional strike on Grilling Skewer. Are we doing this? We lose 2 speed, which is unideal, but we do have like so much time in the world to rebuild, so we need to do an awkward lap back, take the attack stat. We can go under. Whenever you gain additional strikes, double the amount. Now, this is the other thing that we could do. In fact, I am going to do that, because that makes our first turn absurd. That anvil has the additional edge, which is 2 additional. 6 armor, stun. I just don't think we're counting down that much, honestly. We don't get that, which is always tedious. Right, up to this forge. So we're just going to get a silly number of extra strikes, which is obviously lovely for us. We haven't touched that. We have touched that. There's the golem we saw. There's another oil. We could do like an arc south to get down to that oil. I'd be okay with that. I will do this because the extra healing is great for us. Leather glove or life root gauntlet. None of that. Get a little heal in. Touch that. Let's go combine these. Where's that golem? All the way over there. That's further than I wanted it to be. Also, we changed our weapon again after touching oil, so we could go back to that oil, which is next to there, which we will aspire to remember to do, but no guarantees. I want to combine these potions, but these pathways are not super efficient. But it is what it is. Anything interesting for us here? Battlestar, give the enemy 6 armor. Okay, well, we get 2 attack, give them 6 armor. We give them 4 acid, but also for 2 attack, we get 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike, 4 strike, 5 strikes, 6 strikes, 7 strikes. So we give them 6 armor, but we do 14 more damage. That's another 2 attacks. This is just a big HP and speed buff. Are we ready to do another fight? We're at full health. Well, let's go touch this teleporter. And then swish back over here while I'm remembering. get speed oil and then do this fight. Are we faster than them? I can't remember checking. We are faster than them. Do you think that's enough attacks? Even with... Oh, piss off. Even with being frozen and them healing, we're still totally fine. So, let's take a path up north around here, see what is interesting. A second edge on my weapon. Certainly also something to aspire to. If we find a golem around these parts, I'd be very happy about it. We don't have any food to warrant worrying about seeing that guy. Battlestar, give the enemy 3 freeze. I mean, I'm not going to say no to a second edge. Let's go touch that. And then there was a horse right there, which could take us to a different golem. Because right now that's my only kind of defined way of getting stronger, apart from maybe shopping, but see what this end of town has. More oil down there. Combine those. Oh, hold on. Yeah, 32 health is much where I'd rather be. Fairy. Just change something that I'm not invested in. That's kind of fine. You've got so much food. Holy. Have you got a lot of food? Battlestar and Wounded, deal 3 damage, restore 3. Battlestar, if health is full, gain 6 thorns and 6 armor. Battlestar, deal 1 damage and gain 1 thorn, repeat twice. How much damage are they going to do to us? 4 damage. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think about 22. So if we can heal up, we'll probably be okay. He hypothesized. We'd also have some gear to still make use of. Or some inventory spots, rather, to make better use of. Do I want another 6 max HP? I think I'd rather have that than this. Then let's go see this trader. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. No. First turn, spend 2 speed to temporarily gain 4 attack. Yeah, I probably want that. Do I care about giving my enemy acid equal to my speed? It's tough, because this enemy, probably not. Other enemies could probably be quite useful. Honestly, if we're going to kill them, we don't need the poison. If we're not going to kill them, we do need the poison. But 4 attack is absurd. So, let's do that. Spend 2 armor. We don't have 2 armor to spend. Wounded gain 2 additional strikes is 4 additional strikes. That would be nice to have. Perhaps if we earn a little more money and have a couple more inventory slots in a second. Is there an enemy I could kill? No, do I want to touch this? We could potentially get rid of a leather belt. So against this enemy, I do like having the max HP. Or we could try and do this fight and then get the inventory spot open for the grave. Let's do that. Gain all of our attacks. Alright, this is going to take some time to do the damage. Hopefully we survive these thorns as well. I don't know if we can have ties. Damn, no, the thorns stay around for like way too long. Damn. That is hell. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Explosive roast. Battle start, deal 1 damage 3 times. Lots of bombs out today. We'll take a basic, better weapon. That helps in our general survivability. Horse in the lower left. Don't have armor. Wounded freeze could be okay for a minute. Love a whetstone. And a rusty ring for our dear enemy here. Big ol' empty trails. I will do this instead of this. I need an extra attack, I think. Well, I'll do it. Take me to where I can combine these whetstones. And then show me what's around. Fairy, and just a bunch of chests. Give me a little healing. I'm going to focus on my health here. I desperately need a fire, which will be that one in a moment. There's the extra strike I think I need to open the fight. There's a bonfire there, but it's very close to an enemy, which is always dangerous. Let's just heal, get this fight in, see where we go from there. Right, we get 1 extra attack. And another extra attack. Oh, it's going to be 1 turn too few. Damn. It's alright. These things happen. Alright, what we got? They've got... Oh, that's a lot to hit with early on. That's 5 damage. Oh, it's exposed. Give the Riptide. Riptide, at turn end, remove one Riptide, deal 5 damage. Okay. I think we can shimmy past some of this. Give me that just for a minute. There's a pile of weapons up here. I can see the flags denoting it. Is there something great? Counter-strike, battle start, give the enemy 2 Riptide for each negative base attack. You have counter-strike, turn start, spend 1 speed to give the enemy 2 poison, 2 acid. Let's aspire to weirdness. So we need the speed. I've got a need for speed. That's not a bad thing to have with speed. But these chests are not being friendly to our needs. No, that's minus speed. I can't take minus speed right now. Touch that. Yes to that. There's no golem here. I need to get to, what is it, 5 gold? Oh, we need the speed. Now we really need the golem. But let's have this fight while our health is decent. No idea where we stand on this. Oh, with their 7 attack, we're definitely not going to be fast enough. Yeah, we're wrecked. I looked at that 7 attack and then just completely forgot about our need to prioritize going fast. Fine. You are just kind of very average. Hitting and healing. Not much past that to think about. Can we get to be faster and stronger than you? Probably not. Expose, give the enemy 2 freeze for each equipped water item. It's not great. I am not in love with these opening chests. Feels very unsynchronized. Every 3 strikes give the enemy 4 poison. That's interesting for our typical big strike build that we do. You have 0 base armor, gain armor equal to your current health. No. Let's pivot. Whenever you restore health, give the enemy 1 poison. I mean, sure, but like... we're not restoring health apart from with the vampiric wine, so... still not feeling great about this. Is that the north border? No. A rune. Right, are we going to get anywhere with this? No swift strike anythings. No edge for an extra attack. Alright, you know what? Hail Mary. Spend 1 gold to gain 3 armor. That's not bad. At least in this very, very short term. The on-hit do 1 damage, I really hadn't internalized. But we win. The closest shave I can possibly imagine. I don't want to attack anything until we can rest at a fire. There's a grave there, that would be lovely. There's a bonfire over there, that would be even better. Can I defeat this bear? When the player has armor, bear temporarily gains 4 attack. We're faster. We hit them for the 3. And then we do 2, 4 poison. We heal for 2 and get 3 armor. I think we can kill him. And we come out with 1 more health than we had. Okay, I want that grave. I will take another speed potion instead of that. Will I take another speed potion? Honestly, this is not much good to me anymore. But at the same time, a fairy would be like a good option for that. They are not hitting hard. They're not hitting hard at all. So this might be better. I'll do this. I can't remember which areas have fairies. Which is a bummer. Is there a horse anywhere nearby? I do want this. I do want that. Also regains our ability to actually have money, which is pretty valuable, all things considered. Big pile of weapons. Another one of those. Alright, if we're faster, let's just do this right now. Oh, they got so much armor that I just hadn't internalized again. I'm off my game today. We need to get through this armor, which we're not going to do. If we had one acid, we would win. But we don't. Alright, some hard-fought lessons on that one for now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.